Right above the lobby, there's the two aircraft. One is a F5 and an F4, I believe. It's right above the escalator. Uh, so two of the real F4 and F5 from U.S. Air Force is right above the lobby where you're heading to the second floor for the Space Shuttle Endeavour. Endeavour together. There are 2.5 million moving part from the aircraft. Okay, it's component actually is a visible component on the launch patch. The external tank, the oil, and then the two rocket, the booster rocket is on the side, and these are all they can be recycled after launch. This spacecraft, it can go back to the ocean and for recycling. There was two disaster. One is the space shuttle Columbia, and the Challenger was exploded back in 1981 when it was first launched, the Columbia, and then after that it was the Challenger. Okay, so we have here are the seven astronauts from the space shuttle of Columbia. Actually, it's a Challenger. Okay, and we got four men and five men and two women. The accident has happened on the Challenger, and then the Columbia is the last mission of the Columbia. As when it returned to the Earth, explode right up above the orbit. Okay. Okay, these are the wheels coming off from the Endeavor, well displays right below. Okay, it's removed from the Endeavor, so for public can realize how big is these tire, and there's four in the back and then two in the front. Okay, so they are from made out from Michelin. Michelin was the company who support for the wheel tire of the shuttle program. Space shuttle Endeavour is the length is like 37 meter, and was the first launch May 7, 1992, and total 25 mission. The total crew is five man astronaut will be for every mission. Okay, and so for the endeavor is the 25 mission total. Here are the summary of from the Enterprise, Discovery, Atlantis, Challenger, and Discovery. The Columbia. The first launch day, for each one is different, and we have the Endeavour is the one I'm showing right here. It's the first launch, May 7, 1992. Okay, and then there's Columbia, Challenger, Atlantis. Total 6 shuttle, and 2 was destroyed. Was have an accident and destroyed. The 4 is our display in different location. As one, like the Endeavour is in the California Science Center, and some other is in Texas Kennedy Space Center for that Atlantis. We have one in Florida and one in U.S. Air Force. So total like 4 different locations. The existing shuttle. The shuttle program was stopped right at the Endeavour. So it's been like 10 years already. 2012 until now is like 10 years. The space shuttle program stopped. So actually, the program is ending. The new project is ongoing with NASA and beside the space station. Once again, the space shuttle lane was 37 meter, and right below those, the shuttle is those tiles, the temperature tile to protect the heat, destroy the shuttle at the nose and the bottom of the aircraft. Okay, here is the space lab. It's more like the lab when the astronaut need to go out. Work outside in the orbit, so they go into the lab, and up to like 3 astronauts they can work in this lab. Okay, and you can see orbiting workshop, so more like a lab. It's about pretty big, like a 300 square footed. No, I'm sorry, around 200 square footed lab.
It was the last shuttle built, and it helped build the space station that's up there. So the shuttle itself there, underneath there, the structure that's like the skeleton of the shuttle is made out of aluminum, like aluminum cans, right? It's really light and strong, but at about 350 degrees, that's about the temperature you set your oven when you're baking cookies. Aluminum starts losing its strength. And when the shuttle comes back from space, it can see temperatures up to 3,000 degrees, right? So what would happen to our shuttle if we didn't protect it? It would melt, right? If it's going up to 3,000 degrees and it starts getting weak at 350. So everything you're seeing on the outside of the shuttle is there just to protect it from the heat. And the different materials are located based on how hot it gets there, right? So the hottest part of the shuttle when it comes back from space is the front edge of the wing and the nose cone, right? As you can imagine, as it's slicing through the air, right? That's where it sees 3,000 degrees. And it's covered in material called reinforced carbon-carbon. Reinforced carbon-carbon, it's composite material. And when I say that protects it from 3,000 degrees, it means it absorbs so much heat and then outside is 3,000, and by the time it gets inside to that aluminum structure, it's less than 350 degrees. So you don't want to be touching those panels when it lands, because they're going to be melt your hand off your arm hot. So we don't want to do that. Okay, did you have a question on what I was saying? Because you keep raising your hand. Okay, you want to wait till the end? No, nobody goes inside the shuttle. Sorry, if there were people going inside the shuttle, I would be first in line. So, the next hottest spot is the bottom of the shuttle. Has anybody ever seen the shuttle land? It lands with its nose up like this to help it slow down. Bottom protects the rest of the shuttle. It can see temperatures up to 2,000 degrees, right? It's covered in tiles. But those tiles aren't like the ceramic tiles in your bathroom, right? These tiles are made out of material called silica. And silica is made out of sand, like at the beach.
So it's like glass?
It's like glass, as it's made out of sand, but it's obviously not heated up enough to become glass. It becomes silica. You've all seen silica. If you've ever seen, I know, it's, you know those vitamins your mom buys for you in the jar, or you buy a new jacket, and there's that little packet inside they tell you not to eat? That is silica. Silica, they use it because silica is good at absorbing moisture, and we use it because it's really good at absorbing heat. If you held one of those tiles in your hand, it'd weigh about the same as styrofoam. So that's why we have these signs here telling people not to touch, because if you jumped up to try to touch the shuttle, you'd probably put your fingers right through those tiles. And then you'd have to buy us a new tile. Yes, those tiles. They're very delicate, like styrofoam.
With things and beef jerky.
I'm sorry?
With things and beef
Yes.
jerky.
Anything you want to do to keep moisture out of whatever you're doing. I've had tall people and they've jumped really high. Think about guys who can dunk. So we've asked them not to do that. On the shuttle, there are 22,000 of those black tiles. Each one is unique. It's different from each other one. So it has its own serial number printed on it to make sure that it's in the right spot. Based on how complicated a tile is, a very complicated tile could cost up to $2,000 each uninstalled. So if you put your fingers through your tile, you know, who here has $2,000 in their bank account that they'd like to spend on a new tile for us? Oh, you'd like to give us enough for a new tile? Thank
My
you.
dad's missing these.
So those tiles are actually glued onto the surface, onto the skin of the shuttle.
Just glue?
Just glue.
Like super glue? Or
It's not super glue. It's not Gorilla Glue. It's
regular
not,
glue.
It's not even Elmer's glue. No, it's not regular glue. It's a high temperature glue called RTG. NASA loves acronyms. Room temperature glue. It means it just cures at room temperature. It's a high temperature glue. You can actually buy a version of RTG on Amazon. Of course, it's not rated for our same temperatures, but it's anywhere time you need something for high temperatures. So as long as you stay below the temperature, those tiles won't come up. The next side of the temperature is the side of the shuttle. You can see 1,400 degrees. It's covered in blankets. Those are quilted blankets, like on your bed. There's a quilted blankets right there. But they're not actually like your bed. They're made out of the same material as the tiles, it's silica. And the silica is made out of sand. It's blocks, it's made into fabric and
Có những cái clip video họ để cho mình coi những người phi hành đoàn, phi hành gia họ làm những gì ở trên vũ trụ. Từ cái phi thuyền con thoi họ đậu lại rồi họ ra mấy cái chỗ này họ làm việc. What do they do during the time they inside the spacecraft? Đáp. All six shuttles landed at Edwards
6 chiếc là đáp ở California, chỗ Edwards Air Force hôm bữa Michael đi đó. Nếu các bạn chưa
Right here is showing every mission exactly what the astronaut have done up in the shuttle and what exactly they do at the time. So it's broken down: Challenger, Discovery, Atlantis, and Columbia, and so on and so on. So if you can follow through here, you will see every mission is indicate on this on the picture exactly what they do there. Within 8 years, when was the first time I went visit the California Science Center? At the time was crowded, therefore I haven't got a chance to look closely to the aircraft. This time I looked closely, I realized that this amazing aircraft is pretty big. It got the three main engine and then the two support smaller engine. So one of the main engine was the display on the left side of the right on the floor, yeah, where you can see the inside of the inside of each engine. Uh, what consists of the each one of the engine. Okay, so we'll go down to the end of the wall. You will see the engine display there. I'm pointing to the each mission will indicate the name of the astronaut, the complete name of astronaut, and the mission number and the task they perform. Each engine is about 10, 10 feet high and 10, 10 feet the width. So you can see one of the engine on the floor.
He volunteers, but see, a lot of us are really, a lot of them are very nervous.
Rescue. Không hiểu cái đó để dùng làm gì. Những cái lỗ này để cho rescue.
Work in progress. The center is working on more plane, more to display to the public, and then one of the shuttle will be staying vertical up with the rocket. If you see, and this the picture on the left showing many commercial Boeing and Airbus. Okay, and then on the right side, the picture right in the middle is the shuttle with the two booster plus the external tank will ride in one of the display will be inside the center in the nearest day. And here we go. Here's the Endeavor, some of the information on the Endeavor.
Nothing. If you look up, there's nothing. If you look side, there's nothing. If you look to the other side, there's nothing. And then you feel like you're gonna.
It's true.
First launch for Endeavour was May 7, 1992. 25 mission. They in space 299. Number of orbit 4671. 4,671. The miles traveled 122,883. So you can see these are the detailed information for each of the mission on the shuttle Endeavour. That's the picture of the shuttle and the name, so you can see it better. The orange is the orange right in the middle. The orange is an external tank that for the fuel enlarge. So it will need it as the shuttle is launched at Florida Cape Canaveral. After that, those tank and the booster will be recycled for the next mission. And there's some information showing that what exactly the astronaut duty and their function, what exactly they do up there during the time. Okay, steer from the front. Okay, so this is the. Okay, this is the back to the lab. I was showing you earlier. Is the like 250 square foot lab. It's right in the bay area of the shuttle, and they will use it to work outside the shuttle. As you can see there, as the three-man capacity is a three-man working lab.
a lot of money. The grand scheme of things nowadays is not. Yeah.
Oh, just bring it out.
This video is showing the shuttle is moving out to the launch pad.
I'm gonna be so Well, look at that. They're literally
Thank you, friend, for follow through this video. Please, if you like the video, please hit like button, sh- share and subscribe. Appreciate it, and so I can perform and provide more clip video like this. Thanks again.
so clean. What do you mean?
As soon as it goes, it turns on.
No baby. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4. Yeah. Look at those mini ones. I'm driving it. Yeah. When we were getting in our car that we heard the sonic boom. That's what happened.
Hello everyone, thanks again for watching the video. Hope that you like the video. Please hit like, subscribe and share the video so I can be doing better to expand my channel through the public and to your friend. And once again, if you like the video, please share, like and subscribe. I will do more of the video like this type of video and better. Thanks again. Have a great night. Bye bye. Thank everyone for watching the video. Hopefully you like the video. Please like, share, and subscribe to the channel. Looking forward to see you in the next clip, next sharing again. Thanks again for watching. Have a great night. Thank you. Bye-bye.